Hey guys, thanks for joining us on the Elation Podcast today. We are with the talented Kiddo K.
What's good, man? What's good?
What you doing, man?
Good, Dave.
It's good to see you, bud.
It's good to see you,
Yeah,
bro.
man. You've been putting in some work.
For sure,
That's
I have.
one thing I see you do is work
That's all, bro.
constantly.
Constantly, man.
Why don't we tell the people where you're from? Let's start off there. Where are you from?
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yep.
New Orleans, bro.
Where'd you go to school?
The bayou, the swamp.
The swamp.
You
The
heard me?
swamp. You sound like you're from the swamp. Yeah. That's what makes you different, man. That's what we love down here.
What you say? Where I go to school, huh?
Yeah, where you going to school?
Where I graduated from Charlemagne High.
Chalmette.
Charlemagne High, bro. In the parish, St. Bernard Parish.
Awesome.
What's
And
up?
have you been doing music the whole time, or
No.
When did you start music?
I've been doing music for 3 years. In April 2024, it made 4 years.
Okay. So like kind of
So,
during COVID, you kind of started, huh?
Yeah, right, bro. Right. When the whole world was shut down.
Yeah. You had to sit in a room and do something, huh?
Yeah. And that COVID gave me the time and the space to do what I needed to do.
I got you. What inspired you to start?
What inspired me? At first, I was playing sports. All my life, I've been playing sports, football, basketball, soccer, baseball,
Right.
So in high school, I was playing football at the time. Playing football, bro. I got into it with the coach. So I walked out the field. I ain't never looked back, So I was lost. But at the time, I was already putting little freestyles out on Instagram and Snapchat.
Gotcha. People were starting to fuck with it.
Man, I ain't have no idea it was gonna blow,
It just kind of started,
idea,
yeah.
bro,
But that's how naturally it happens sometimes,
Right.
And organically is sometimes the best way to make it work,
Right, bro.
because that's really you, Tell us a little bit about, like, growing up, like, what's some of the stories that you like to talk about in your songs? Like, what was your inspirational stories,
Life, man, life, That's all I talk about in all my songs, life, bro. What I seen, what I've been through, shit I seen over friends, family.
Right.
Bro,
You got to try to help people get out of that stuff.
Yeah, and where I come from.
Right.
Because we all seen it, we all been through it.
Do you find it makes you feel better when you get it on the track?
Yeah. It's like a diary, but not really, because everybody hearing it.
Right.
But it's relatable, so they click to it,
Right, absolutely.
Yeah,
Well, but it gets things off your chest too. Like it makes things a little easier to put them down in a song and like leave it there.
I'd be stressed.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the studio,
Yep. And leave fine.
Yeah, bro.
Well, let's talk about Katrina a little bit, because I know Katrina affected you a lot.
Right.
Like, let's talk about that story. What happened?
Hurricane Katrina, 2005, right?
Yep. Well, yeah,
I was
5,
about
6. Yep.
1, finna turn 2. Hurricane came, dog. So me and my family evacuated to Monroe, Louisiana.
Gotcha.
I stayed there about 12 years. Till I
Just
was about
because
13.
that's where they put you.
Yeah, bro.
FEMA trailer and all that.
Huh?
FEMA trailer and all that. Did you just that way? Yep.
Like, look, we was homeless.
Right.
People put us in a house. There was diapers, clothes, food, paid rent for 2 years, all that, So we stayed down there.
Crazy.
A different life,
Yeah. Well, a lot of people got misplaced during those moves because they just kind of grabbed people and put them in places. They didn't really care.
Houston,
Yeah,
Dallas, Texas,
Gonzales, like all kinds
over.
of stuff. Did your family get separated at those moments? Like, did you have like family in certain areas and?
Yeah, bro. My grandfather was still in his attic in the night ward. The water said selling. You heard me? He was still down here. I had cousins and family at the Superdome.
Right, they had to go do that.
Some went to Houston, some went to Dallas and stuff. We all scattered
All
out,
over the
bro.
place.
All over the place.
It was hard to talk to each other too.
Yeah,
there was
man.
no communications. There was nothing.
Right.
You didn't know anybody's phone number. Didn't know anybody was at. It was a crazy moment. It was almost like wartime.
Right, bro. Right. But I can't really speak on it. I was too young.
Yeah,
to
you were
really,
young, but
carried,
it definitely affected how your family and where you were raised at.
For sure, bro.
Because it took you out of where you naturally were to a different spot.
The way, man, like people say people say New Orleans not even Louisiana.
Right.
Cause it's so different.
Right.
You know, like all that, North Louisiana, South Louisiana,
There's
it's two
nothing
different
like New
places,
Orleans.
bro.
Yep, it's two different places.
Two different places.
Yeah.
People different, you know. It's still love though.
Yeah.
You know,
It's different.
Two different places, bro.
It's definitely different. Yeah. Well, it's always funny because Louisiana is such a conservative state, but New Orleans is such a progressive, liberal, like open city.
Right.
You know, it's kind of funny how it landed that way. But it's because I'll give it to the Pirates to make it, because that's what made us so crazy is the Pirates. You know, and using New Orleans as their hangout. Right. So it made us that's what made it the party town.
Great.
You know, so shout out to the Pirates because that helped us out on that one. Let's talk a little bit about your tone, because you know you obviously speak different, like you know, than you know you have your New Orleans accent, but I almost think you're almost even more different than just a New Orleans accent. I feel like you're almost a cultural accent. Right. You know, so what's your like family dynamics? Like, are you Haitian? You like what would be like your background?
Everybody see like what I've been hearing. My grandfather and on both sides of the family was Native American.
Wow.
And Cherokee, you know, but Native American Cherokee. And I also have a speech dialect too.
I can see Native American now that you say that. Yeah, right. You know, that's crazy.
Bro.
That's crazy. Well, so you have a speech impediment.
Speech dialect,
right?
Bro.
Yeah.
You know, but like they don't stop nothing, dude.
No.
I still rapping my ass off.
Oh, I know. I know. Well, you don't stutter when you're doing music.
I know.
So, you know, was that something did it hold you back at all when you were a kid?
Fuck no. I'm still a clown, man. Everybody you talk to, they like the boy, clown.
Uh-huh.
You hear me, you know?
Treat life as a fun thing to go through, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, look, people have obstacles in life, bro.
Right.
You can't let it stop you, bro.
Right. There's all kinds of obstacles.
Fuck it.
Everybody got one.
No, not one.
Or multiple.
Multiple.
Yeah. Everybody got multiple.
Multiple, bro.
Yeah. That's what that Robin Williams saying is, be kind to everybody because you don't know exactly what they're dealing with. Everybody's got their own problems type of situation. That's not exactly the quote, but it's something to do with that, you know.
And the nicest people been through the worst.
Yeah, they always been through the worst, right? Yeah.
Don't let that smile confuse you. You know.
Tell me about your meeting your producer that you work with on the most.
Man. First of all, I'm gonna say I got the best producers in the world. I got the best, you heard me? First, Ego be up. That's the main one. And I have 100 ton. That's us. 100 ton, you know, as Stop Cap. As Constantine and Pride Mazzy, you know?
Right.
The best down south producers, you heard me? Like, right.
You gotta have the production if you want to move forward, for sure.
Bro. In the next 5 years, we taking over the rap game.
You take it over.
I stamped that. I'm saying that right now.
But how did you meet your manager?
My manager, Craig, bro. He the reason I started rapping.
Oh yeah.
Like the total reason.
So we're gonna give all credit to Josh.
God, you heard me?
All right.
God first.
If you want to give it to him, I'll give it to him.
So look, all right, let me tell you why though. All right, I was about 15. Quit the football team. Ain't had nothing to do. I was living in an apartment somewhere in Charlotte. One day my kitchen broke. My kitchen stove, it broke out of nowhere. We couldn't cook, we couldn't eat for like 4 days. I'm like, bro, something gotta change. So one day my mama told me, bro, put on some shoes, put on a jacket, and go find somebody who can help us. I'm like, so hold on. So I put my shoes on. So I did all that. Went around the whole block, ain't find nobody. I came back, I'm like, Mom, I can't find nobody. She like, boy, I'm like, all right. So she put her shoes on and robe on. Went around the same block. Can't cross him. Josh. She got Josh. They came to the house. Working on the stove, bro. Working on it. Josh said, I do music. I graduated from college. Music business. The next day, I went to his house, made a song. My first song.
That's
trash.
crazy.
Shit was trash, though. It was trash. it was trash, but
it's
look,
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. You gotta get that first one out.
Yeah, bro. And ever since then, since the day we met, we've been every day, bro, at it. Every day at it, bro.
Yeah. Well,
I done put 10 years work in 3 years.
Yeah, but we definitely ain't hearing trash from you no more. That's
Come
for
on,
sure.
Man.
We definitely ain't hearing trash no more.
Thanks, dog.
So tell me a little bit about, because you've done a lot as an independent artist. You've done stuff with Apple and
in the first 2 years of rapping, I signed an independent deal to We Are Platoon Records. Shout out the team, We Are Platoon.
It was a major
Records.
deal too.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, major partnership, Like this is what I needed to bring me to the next level,
Right.
And some else could bring me to the next level.
Right.
And some else could bring me to the next level.
Well, and you just recouped too, which is unheard of for an independent for the most part.
Yeah,
So,
bro.
the fact that you recouped and you're getting working on a new deal, like there's a lot. There's a lot for independents to learn from you because you're doing more than most.
Yeah.
What's that moment like when you're like, all right, damn, I just got signed. I just got a huge deal.
Right.
I got all this pressure on me. I've now released the music. The deal's been recouped. You're looking at a bigger deal. What's that moment feel like? Like, is it gratifying? Like, is it, that this situation worked out? Because it's always when you take somebody else's money for your art, there's always that chance it's not going to work.
Right.
It's not going to connect. But
Right.
everything connected and worked and paid, and they want money. They want more money. Like they want to give you more money. Like all this stuff. Like what's that moment feel like? Because it's got to be kind of crazy.
It's like, it is crazy. But I try not to let that get here.
Right.
Ever since I was young, I was taught if a man don't work, a man don't eat.
Right.
So I always have the urge to do something to go work, bro.
Right.
Like it's days I try to lay in bed and try to have a stay in. I'm like, man, fuck no, I gotta get up and go.
Right.
Come on. I'm gonna clothes on, go to the studio, go shake hands. What's on, bro?
Right.
What's on, bro? Content. Planning, coming up with ideas. It's a whole business, bro. And every day I'm learning that.
Right. Well, and
like I don't let that I don't let that get to my head,
Well, and I can tell that because you're definitely humble, But there's got to be a gratification in knowing that you put out art and the business behind your art was handled,
right.
and it recouped,
right.
and it made money, and it made people happy, and it makes the new company want to put more money in you. So it's great to see that,
right.
From a real artist like you, in my opinion.
Right, bro. In 3-4 years though.
Right.
I just thank God. I thank my team. You heard me?
Right.
Come on,
What was the name of that project that they put out that they pushed?
It was called The Diary of a Project Kid.
Diary of a Project Kid.
Diary of a Project Kid. You heard me? It's a twist of the book.
Right.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. You heard me?
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. What's the next project you got coming out? Because I know you're working on a lot of music right now.
Right. I just right now it's getting finished up and getting mixed and mastered. The tape called Prime Example.
Prime Example.
Coming out soon. Prime Example coming. You heard me?
Prime Example.
Watch out for it.
That's awesome. How many tracks are on it?
19.
19.
That's
a full project.
I just turned 19, yeah.
That's a full project.
You know?
That's awesome. Most people don't put that much energy into their projects anymore. So.
Right. But I'm learning. See? I'm learning. that's kind of bad.
Oh yeah, of course
Cause
it's bad.
it prolongs the process. 19 songs got to get mixed and mastered. 19 songs got to get cleared.
Right.
With 2 to 3 producers on each one. So what that is? 19 times 2 and 3 what?
Yeah, right.
57.
Yeah.
57 people I got to pay. Plus the lawyer. Going back and forth. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's not easy. I guess that's why a lot of people don't do it.
Hey, 2 years, huh? Hi, Josh. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
man. So I'm still learning. There's ways to do this. There's ways to execute.
Right.
I know that I want to drive back to back, so I gotta go little by little.
Absolutely.
Next tapes we're gonna have 6 songs on them, 6 to 8.
Right. And maybe put it out more often.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. There's a balance between it,
Yeah, bro.
What I don't know, you're doing some acting as well. What you doing with these films? What's going on?
Man, I just got into a film called Don't Sell Your Soul. Shout out Lexicon Records. Shout out my girl Lexicon, and Jeremy McCann did a film and production behind it. I look, it's another crazy story. I'm an actor now, David.
Right.
That's crazy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I always been a clown. I always been
the character,
a nag for attention.
Right.
But that's natural.
Right.
Now I'm putting it into life. That's crazy.
You never know what.
That's crazy.
What is going to attach.
Right.
Right. But nowadays as an artist, you're gonna have to be multiple facets.
Right, bro.
So it's good that you get those I guess those tryouts and
add it to my resume. That's part of my resume.
Absolutely.
All it is.
Absolutely. Well,
I'm also modeling now. Shout out BZR. BZR, you heard me?
There you
it's
go.
Part of the brand.
There you go.
Like I just did a whole modeling gig for BZR.
Nice.
Like I'm working, dog, nonstop.
That's awesome.
Nonstop, dog.
Yeah. Well, I mean you have to be everything nowadays to be an artist.
Right.
You have to be able to get into any pool of swim as an artist nowadays.
Right.
So let's talk a little bit about swimming. We talk about those writing camps that we put together. How are those things? How do you feel about the writing camps?
First of all, shout out to you. Shout out to you. You heard me? The writing camps, it's something different for me. Cause it's a writing camp. You're not self-writing. That's my biggest issue, but I love it. It's showing me. Get out of this box and go to another box.
Right.
We have the power to go to another box. We have the brain. We have the capability
to think about from another perspective.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Absolutely.
And we also this giving me and other artists a chance to really showcase our talent.
Right. And cross multiple platforms.
Cause we meeting new people.
Yep. 100%.
Now I'm friends with R&B artists.
Right.
Saying ooh, all that. You heard me? I ain't used to all that.
You ain't used to all that.
No, man.
Well, so do you think it makes you better to be a part of those camps?
Of course.
As a better writer?
Of course.
Yeah.
And it made me a better businessman. Cause music is a business. It's not a career.
Right.
It's a business, dog.
It's a business. It's a passion that you have to turn into money.
Right.
And that's not hard, that's not easy to do. It's really not easy to do because we don't make good decisions. I was telling somebody
yesterday, rap is a lot of charity work involved.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And right. Exactly. A lot of charity work. That's a good way to put it.
Bro.
I mean, I always started of it as put myself through college. That was like I didn't go to college. Like college, I just decided to go to work, and then when I went to LA and spent all kinds of money trying to be, in LA and do the industry and all that stuff, but to me, I just put it as that's my own college. I put myself through college, I learned, and now I'm here. So
bro.
But you gotta be willing to do that crap.
Right.
Who would you say your top 5 rappers are right now? Who are your influences?
Top 5. Hold on. One third. talking about college, speaking of college, I just applied at a community college. I'm going to school for welding.
For welding.
I'm trying to get my welding license, you know, so I can have my
So something to back up
own
on.
welding business.
Yeah.
Own welding business.
That's awesome.
And I'm planning to go to school for barber, too.
There you go.
Have my own barber license. So I can open barber shop, you know.
You can kind of do all kinds of shit.
Right, man.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to, bro.
The money is, there's only one color, it's green, but there's plenty of ways to make it.
What? and plenty of ways to put it. It's up, you know.
Right. Absolutely. That's
bro.
awesome, man. Well, and shout out to you know, having the want
Yeah.
and the drive
Right.
to keep moving and
Right,
not work and stamp yourself for one thing.
Right.
You know. But that's awesome, man. Well, I'd like to ask everybody what brings elation to you in your life?
What brings elation to me? Now look, I have bad memory, right? And this a shame. I come to elation a lot and walk past the definition almost 100 times.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
Peak happiness.
Can you tell me the definition?
Peak happiness.
Peak happiness.
Peak happiness. That's what brings the most happiness to you in your life. That's what elation is.
I like make other people happy. That made me happy.
Great response. Awesome. And especially as an artist, because that means you're truly going to give to your fans.
Yeah. And I'm a great friend, you know?
Right.
Anybody who knows me, come on, bro. Like, whoever close to me, I like seeing them happy, dog.
Right.
A laugh, of just get on your nerves, some motivation, something, you know?
Right. That's awesome, man.
That bring me happy, man.
Well, great. That's awesome, man. Well, like that will translate in your music too.
Right.
So that's awesome. Why don't you tell everybody where you can find you, your socials?
Y'all can find me anywhere, everywhere under the name Kiddo K. Kiddo K. You heard me? Search it up, you go find me.
Double D. Double D. Kiddo K.
Throw the K's up.
Awesome, guys. Well, thanks so much for joining us today, and thanks for coming on the Elation Podcast, where we experience exhilarating euphoria through creation and collaboration.
Yes, sir.
So, thanks again.